Chicago baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Stay tuned for Cubs baseball next. Tanner Turley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
First pitch on its way. Ketel Marte is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm going to keep an eye on Bryan Reynolds. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Andrew Vaughn, the next to bat. And that one yanked just foul. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
That is good. The center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
So now it's Bryan Reynolds. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 289 is the average coming in, and even 20 home runs and 63 runs batted in.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
To short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Frankie Montas is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
In now is Nico Horner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's hitting over 350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
At the plate now, number 32. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 7 in there for a strike. Montes, a former member of the Oakland A's. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal. Liner towards second. Over to first, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. So now here is Kurt Dowling, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch on its way. As he lays off a fastball too low, doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the 2nd.
That is good. The first baseman.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
So now to the plate, Ryan McBroom, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And 2 quick outs here in the 2nd.
Batting 6th, the right fielder, number 31, Michael Chavis.
Next to stand in is Michael Chavis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
The third baseman, number 13,
Bryan Hayes digging in now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Happ is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pirates lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's low.
He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
The next Cub up, Harold Ramirez. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher,
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left. Vaughn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
batting sixth.
take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
In now, Nelson Velasquez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Now the 2-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pitch popped up. Park moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, David Bodie.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah.
Ball, it's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now that's popped up. Park is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. Now to the plate, Poijun Park, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Frankie Montas. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First offering on its way. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Ready now is Ketel Marte. He popped out and is
Drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over.
No balls and 1 strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 21 for him on the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Andrew Vaughn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And the counts run full now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Popped him up. Number 32 is there for it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Bryan Reynolds. No, he did not. Ball 2.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
The 2-1 home. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The catcher, number 35.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. To the plate now, Kurt Dowling. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Tanner Turley, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, Nico Horner reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Park will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Now into the box, Ryan McBroom flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pirates first baseman. Here it comes. And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
The right fielder, number 31, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. On that one, 0-2. McBroom on at first, nobody out. And he struck him out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
At the plate now, Bryan Hayes. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Liner in there for a base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
So now to the plate, Jun Park, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 4 home runs. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ramirez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 47, Frankie Montes.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Frankie Montes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now he could have some issues here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. The 1-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Popped him up. Velasquez in foul ground. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Pirates leave them loaded as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now it'll be number 32. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Not shortstop, number 32.
Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think of...
Now that's popped up. McBroom has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The bat, number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
So 1 away here in the Chicago fourth, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Now the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, listen, Dero, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan. In this one, I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Madrigal leads off first with 1 away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Harold.
Next to hit is Harold Ramirez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here's a high pop-up. Dowling is there, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, here is Andrew Vaughn. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something.
This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly, and a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Number 10, Bryan, Reynolds.
And now Bryan Reynolds. He tripled last time up. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
The catcher, number 35, Kurt Dowling.
Standing in now, Kurt Dowling. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hap is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, Ryan McBroom.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan McBroom singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, Nelson Velasquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nelson Velasquez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13. David.
Next up, David Bodie. He popped out in his first line of first. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Connor Wong. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Popped him up. Hayes over to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Michael Chavis.
Michael Chavis.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball 1.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Braylon Marquez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 61, Braylon Marquez.
Into the box, Bryan Hayes. No balls and a strike to count. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here with a slurve, even at 1-1. From the stretch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Stepping in next, Ho-Jun Park. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
So here now is the pitcher, Frankie Montes. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. This is popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Pittsburgh leads this one 3-0. Ender Inciarte is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As here he'll take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Nico Horner. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 32.
At the plate now is number 32. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 3-0. Michael Givens is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Michael Givens.
Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Ketel Marte, in his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. First pitch on the way, and a ball 1-0. On the line, that's a base hit. The throw into second, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Up next to the Pirates.
So that's his 2nd knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
In now, Andrew Vaughn. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kurt Dowling, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him.
Ball one.
A ball and no strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile, the run is in to score from third. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. At the plate now, Ryan McBroom.
Nope, that's the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here now the 2-2. He pops up the changeup, heading out towards shallow right. Madrigal has got it, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Pirates on top, 4-0. Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Now the Cubs' four-hole hitter, Ian Happ, flew out last time up. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
One out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Reynolds is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, the left fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Into the box, Harold Ramirez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Chavis has it, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Mike Mayers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Mike.
New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Chavis.
Leading off with the Pirates, the right fielder, number 31, Michael Chavis.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here is Bryan Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Bryan Hayes.
From the stretch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The letters with the fastball that time. Mayers, the former Angel, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ramirez has to range back a ways, but he makes the catch in front of the ivy for out number 2. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. So next to hit is Hoyjun Park. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 4-0 lead.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Leading up for the Cubs, the first baseman, Nelson Velasquez.
First offering. Nelson Velasquez is not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Grounded back up the middle. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first down. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ show track for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. To the plate now, David Bodie. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit. We
take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Connor Wong. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. It's to 1 and 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The pitcher, number 21, Mike Myers.
Clint Frazier will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Frazier.
First pitch of the AB now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Bucks out in front, 4-0. Dominic Hamill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hamill.
Rafael Ortega will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. First pitch on its way. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers, and he's driven in 24. Ortega can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
That'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And that's through into left, a base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at bat.
So now to the plate, Andrew Vaughn. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
He's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed,
everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting glove to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Bobby Bradley will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Bobby Bradley.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 23 homers, 56 runs back.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 6-0 ball game.
The batter, the right fielder.
David Robertson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Into the box now, Greg Allen, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. As a look, now the pitch. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors and a couple of men left on. One more shot coming up. Will go to the bottom of the 9th. Pittsburgh leads this one 6-0. Bobby Bradley will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 44.
Devin Smeltzer of Southpaw, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Now to bat, Nico Horner. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Nico Horner.
First pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
And stepping in, number 32. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
At the plate, Nick Madrigal. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Allen is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The Pittsburgh Pirates pick up win number 70. Frankie Montas picks up his team-leading 13th win, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates.